Nyojong and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I got a story to tell, a story that isn't my own. Now, as you guys know, I usually write my own stories and then tell them. However, in today's video, this story was told to me by my sister-in-law. So, quick shout out to her for giving me content to share. But anyways, I titled this story The Woman at the Lake. It is also a very short one too, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it. This story is based on a true event told to me by my sister-in-law. So I will do my best to tell it the way that she told me. The story was told to me in Hmong, but I will retell or I guess translate it into English. This story took place in Laos back when my sister-in-law was around 8 or 9 years old. For the sake of the story, I will refer to my sister-in-law as Ga. That's not her real name, by the way. The story went something like this. One early morning, Ga's mother asked Ga to go with her to the lake. They were going to the lake to gather water, or as we say in Hmong, "Mugure nga yoloshi." It was very early. It was probably 4 a.m. in the morning, meaning it was still dark outside. So the two of them, Guy and her mother, each carried a bucket and went to the lake. When they got to the lake, they noticed it was just the two of them there. Now, because Ga was still a child, she didn't pay much attention to her surroundings. Ga immediately went to the lake and started gathering water into her bucket. As for her mother, she stood a few feet back from the lake and was surveying the area. While Ga was busy gathering water into her bucket, she glanced toward her mother to see what her mom was doing. Ga saw that her mother seemed to be staring at something across the lake. So Ga looked over in the direction of where her mother was looking at. It was still dark outside, but Ga could make out what looked like a woman standing across from the lake. In Ga's head, she thought maybe this woman came to gather water as well. So Ga continued gathering water, minding her own business. Then, suddenly, Ga's mother walked over and said quietly to her that they should go back home. Ga was confused because they literally just got there. Also, her mother's bucket was empty. However, her mother's tone of voice sounded serious. So Ga got up and grabbed her bucket. Then Ga and her mother started walking back home. On their walk back home, Ga's mother was quiet the whole time and was walking fast. It was only after they made it back home did her mother talk. Ga's mother told her that the woman at the lake with them wasn't human. The woman was dressed in traditional Hmong clothing, the clothes that Hmong people dressed the dead in. Ga was a child then, so Ga wouldn't have known that the woman at the lake was dead or was a bonzong just by looking at the clothes she wore. But Ga's mother was 100% sure that the woman they saw at the lake was a bonzong. Now, my sister-in-law said that when she and her mom were at the lake, she didn't feel scared. It was only after hearing her mother's explanation about the woman at the lake that scared her. Also, my sister-in-law said that whenever she thinks back to this event, it creeps her out. Again, this story was told to me by my sister-in-law, so I do want to thank her for sharing her story with me and allowing me to retell it. And I do apologize if I got any details wrong or perhaps left out any details. All right, and that's the story. Like I said, it's a short one. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, share it, and if you have any questions or comments, write them down in the comment section below. Do all that jazz. And that's it, I think. Yeah, I won't take any more of your guys' time. You guys have a good one. See you guys in the next video. Bye bye.